Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Good to see y'all. Always good to see y'all. Man, I hope people are getting ready to spend time with your family tomorrow and have a good Thanksgiving. What's up, man? How y'all doing? Hey, Yolanda, is that you at the top of the list, baby? What's up, man? Happy Winning Wednesday. How you doing, yo? Always good to see you, yo. Shout out Yolanda, man. She just been on it from day one. What's up, yo? Who else we got here? Chaos Smoothies. Yo, I saw the pineapples. That's a good look. Yeah. Congratulations on launching that new business. Y'all make sure y'all get with Cam. They doing trips via food. So make sure y'all get with that. What's up, Leo? How you doing? Where you been at? Leo the GOAT. Ain't seen you in a minute. Always good to see you. What's up? How you doing? Yo, Cam said where the couch and the snake. Hey, yo, the snake over there, y'all. Yo, I told you I had a whole bunch of stuff happening like with my house and stuff and all that in terms of like just remodeling and some stuff like that. Yeah, so my background a little plain right now, but it's all good. What's up, though? Tay, what's up, Tay? How you feeling? Tizzy, Tay the Dawn. Always good to see you. How you doing? Hey, Shannon. Shannon said, happy holidays to you and the fam, Miss Joni. Hey, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your family too. And thank you so much for blessing the people in your community. Y'all, if y'all didn't get the memo, Shannon went, got some turkeys, and blessed some people in her community who were less fortunate, who weren't able to get out and go get their own turkeys and sides and stuff. So yo, it's always good when you can be a blessing to somebody else. So thank you so much for that, Shannon. King Core said he live from work. Listen, get them coins. I ain't even mad at you. What's up, though? How you doing? Y'all gotta get this Granny project up and running. And King Core, I don't know if you saw the article, but you are mentioned in the article that they wrote up about the Granny project. And that article was a real good look. So shout out to the Granny team and King Core for leading the workout portion of the Granny project. Y'all, that's big stuff, man. I can't wait to see y'all come back. Hey, Anir, what's up? How you doing? Hey, y'all know Anir's supposed to come on here on a Thursday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, but she's supposed to be coming on here on a Thursday to talk about her drama, how she went from wilding out our partners, showing her true natural Black behind, to now she's fully funded with her not-for-profit program, Not for Sale. And you know what she told me? Y'all remember last week when I said, yo, I'm gonna post the videos for like 10 minutes so y'all could see like how she was wilding out. Remember when I did that? I didn't have them things posted for 5 minutes. And you know what Ania hit me up and said? She said, Miss Joni, can you please take them down because my funders might see it? Like, yo, that's the best thing I ever heard, because that right there lets me know that somebody get it, that now you get it. All this stuff we be fussing about your personal brand and representing yourself well on social media, in person, and all that. When you got funders, it makes a difference. You can't be on social media talking about who eating what, and I ain't talking about the Thanksgiving turkey, when you got funders or when you got a business that people are investing in. Like, it just don't happen like that. So, yo, I had to take it down because she was all like, Miss Joni, my funders might see it. And da, 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 da. Yo, it's crazy. But I can't wait for her to come on here and tell her story, because her growth, yo, her growth has been amazing. And if y'all knew where she came from, then you would definitely be inspired to move whatever roadblock you think is in your way out of the way, yo. But yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. So, and then you just let me know when you're ready and we doing that. Oh, Cam said, wish Shannon happy birthday. It's Shannon's birthday? Happy birthday, Shannon. Happy birthday to you. You was almost a Scorpio, shorty. Almost. But I still hope you had an amazing day though, y'all. Yeah. Make sure y'all wish Shannon a happy birthday. Hey, yo, it's always good to have a new chapter of life. So blessings, blessings, blessings to you, yo. Hey, Niecy Pooh. What's up, Taylor? I see you. What's up? How you doing? Breezy Breeze. What's up, Breezy Breeze? How you feeling? Good to be here, man. Hope that you are okay and that the family is doing well despite the circumstances. But good to see you, Breezy Bees. Yo, who else we got here? Elder. What's up, Elder? Yo, y'all better hit Elder up for them pineapples, y'all. Hey, Sydney. Yo, Sydney is a whole beast, yo. So y'all know she put her business plan together. They got the business where they do painting, like for real house painting. Put the business plan together, right? Her parents, rightfully so, had some apprehension about her going into strangers' homes and all that stuff like that. You know, this child put me in the PowerPoint and called me on FaceTime while she presented to her parents. Like, yo, you talking about straight professional. She talked to them about the plan that we were going to set up to make sure that we had a mentor with her on every job, talked about what she was getting out of the program, all like very professional. You would think that she was talking to her funders. Ania, you heard me. You would think she was talking to her funders, how professionally she handled her presentation. And then once I'm finished talking, y'all going to just cut me off and say, oh, all right, Miss Joni, and then hang up. Yo. Yo, I was done, yo, but it was good, yo. Can't knock the hustle. I love to see it. It's a beautiful thing when you actually take your business serious. So I hope that they paid attention. I hope that they see the fire that you got brewing inside of you and that they decide to do something that's going to make everybody happy to where as though they can ensure your safety and you can also make sure that you are able to get this business going because it's going to be amazing. I already feel it, yo. I already feel it. What's up, Miss Squirrely Squirrel? Hey, Naya. How y'all doing? Always good to see y'all. Always good to see y'all. They love Jim. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you back. Always feeling it. Love it, love it, love it. Who else we got here? Elder said, Miss Joni, what county should we go to next? With the pineapples, y'all gotta go where the money at, y'all. And this what I think y'all should do. I think that y'all should be targeting businesses as well so y'all can get them bulk orders. So say like people that work in the hospital, you can get like 20 orders off of one location. So that way you're not going to 20 different stops. You just got the one person that make the order and then bang, you got the order. So I would definitely for businesses where people are still reporting to work, yo, they going to be on it. Restaurants closing early, you got limited choices, they stuck at work, they going to want something cool like that. So I would definitely say target some businesses, see who you got in businesses and get those bulk orders so y'all can get that money, shawty. Yeah. Yo said, where Miss England at? Yeah, where is Miss England? I don't know. But look, y'all know Miss England had already said last week that she was going to be cooking and prepping and all that stuff. So she told me she was going to join today. So we'll see. But, you know, either way, like we still going to make it do what it do. We love Miss England and all that. But I did tell her that, like, look, if you need to take your time, go ahead and take your time. Like we can hold it down for you. Yeah, Elder and Cam, I'm trying to tell y'all can get it, y'all. Hey Trent, what's up? How you doing? Yo, shout out to Trent. He did his first panel last week. Trent, yo, Don't you ever, ever in your life get on nobody live talk about some, I feel sorry for y'all. Yo, yo, I was about to drag you across the whole live, Trent. Talk about some, yeah, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for y'all. Talk about the food insecurity. For anybody who missed the panel, we were doing the panel with the mayor's office about food insecurity. And Trent, he never had to go through that. And his story was real relatable because he talked about how his mom, shout out to Miss Heather, she always worked more than one job to make sure that they had. And that right there, that's the essence of a strong woman doing whatever she got to do for her family to make sure her family ain't never hungry, her family ain't never in need of anything. Like I respect that to the fullest because I can relate to it so much because my mom was kind of like the same way. But this man, y'all, at the end, he gonna say something, yeah, well, I feel sorry for y'all that had to go through that. Trent, man, you our brother, yo. Our pain is your pain. Your pain is our pain. So when you in a setting like that, like it's all of us. We all feel that. So no, you sorry that our community has to endure that. You are sorry that your peers have to endure something like that. Not just you on this little mountaintop pointing the finger like, yeah, I'm sorry y'all had to deal with it. Boy, if we was on stage in person, I'd have grabbed you by your fresh little shape up and yanked you right across. Like, what is you talking about? But it's all good though, Trey. We love you for it. And thank you so much for just being willing to even be involved because I know that that was a big deal for you. And your growth has been amazing. Your growth has been amazing. Yo, is that Miss Sharice on here? Checking in from Brooklyn, from New York, from Ghetto Film School. What's up, Miss Sharice? Hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all show Miss Sharice all the love in the world, yo. For people who saw the session over the summer where she came and she talked about her work with the Ghetto Film School in New York, she is also going to be part of our filming event. And we got some things in the oven that's just, oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy. And Miss Sharice is definitely somebody that you want to connect with. And she's the one who connected us to these amazing producers, y'all. Like people really in the industry who are able to teach and connect you guys. And like, yo, it's just, it's going to be crazy. Y'all make sure y'all don't miss it and make sure y'all bring all y'all friends because it's going to be crazy. Yo, speaking of Miss England, guess who knocking on the door? Yo, guess who is he? Yes, Elder, poor choice of words, but we got him next time. You got the apron on, yo. Hey, listen. Yo. Yo, that's too cute. What's up, Kaya? I see you. Miss England, there you go. Yo, who signed your apron? We can't even hear you, Miss England. Hey, Marta General. We can't hear you, Miss England. We can see you. You beautiful as ever with the apron and everything. Okay, you gonna go back out and come in? That's what's up. Yes. Yo, Miss Cherie said we cooking it up. So pumped. Yes, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, it it's gonna be amazing, y'all. Like, yo, it's gonna be unlike anything ever. So come armed with all your dreams, all your goals, all your questions, and be ready to learn and ready to link up in terms of building up your network and finding your place just in the industry if that's what you want to do. Hey, Jada Jade. Miss England, you back? Yo, what's going on? We cannot hear you at all. Where is Stinker?
You hear me now?
There we go.
Okay. What is up, y'all? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yo, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. We loving that apron. Miss Sharice all the
Thank
way from
you.
Brooklyn says she love it.
So I went on a trip with my students for the Y, and we met Chef Ed. He's from Baltimore. And he was able to show our students some great recipes and allowed them to explore. And he signed our apron. So, and see, only thing about Winter Wednesdays, right? Because this is my family. Y'all be knowing too much, but everybody don't know I can cook. So I be trying to hide that. So okay, but now everybody know. But yeah,
we know you can cook.
yeah, I be trying to hide because then people be like, "Can you cook?" No, I can't. So, hey y'all, how y'all doing? How is y'all Thanksgiving Eve? Please put it in the chat. How y'all feeling today? I do apologize. I was a little late, had to run around and get my last minute things and put things on the stove and get ready.
You good. Man, listen, I wasn't even expecting you to come on. I say, yo, Mr. England got mad stuff to do, yo.
I do, but I got to make time for my heartbeats because they always make time for me because, they don't have to join every Wednesday. It's a choice. So I want to respect their choice and their time. So, I didn't want to just not be here and show my face. So I had.
And you know what, Miss England, I appreciate you saying that because who would choose to be somewhere on Thanksgiving Eve? Like, and the fact that y'all still showed up on Thanksgiving Eve, that says a lot about your growth, where you want to be, the things that you value, and all that. Because when Cam and Coach Johnson canceled earlier, I said, oh man, you know what? We might well cancel Winter Wednesday. But I'm like, you know what? We just still gonna do it. Whoever show up, show up. And we got almost like 25 people locked in, yo.
Wow. Come on. Yeah.
On Thanksgiving Eve, yo.
Yeah, and you know what? We was going to do the letter today, y'all. But then I thought about, I said, we're going to do something real light because I want to give y'all some little bit of tools, right? We know we can't go out because of COVID, but I want us to have just a little bit of tools that we can have just a little bit of moment. Because I'm going to be honest, when I woke up today, right? And I was like, you know what? This was just heavy because what I realized is that this year we took a lot of losses. And some of us really ain't grieved. I think we came to the point that it was just normal. And what I mean by loss, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be just losing a relationship, and maybe if somebody's still here that's grieving. Any loss is grieving. And I think we took a lot of losses, but then we just kept going, right? Because then our culture is like, yo, you got to keep that going. That's what we say. We got to keep that going. We can't stop. And you can't be in your stuff. But the day, y'all, I woke up and I got in the bathroom. I was just sitting there and I was like, I think I'm going to grieve today. I'm going to grieve. And I sat there and I grieved for all my friends who lost their life today from drug addiction. My friends that I see that are suffering with their family with COVID. I grieved all my people that is in the world who probably lost their job during COVID. I grieved the people that's trying to just find somewhere to feed their family for Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving is not the normal Thanksgiving, right? Like even with my child, to understand with my daughter, like, mommy, I really can't come in there. Like, and I'm trying to say, come on, Corey, still coming. She like, I can't, mom, because I be at work, so I can't expose you guys. And just that hit reality me, right? So even waking up to that, grieving that, I'm not going to have a regular Thanksgiving, right? My baby's not going to be here. My grandmother be here, my daughter be here, but then my baby ain't going to be here with her significant other. So that kind of like a grieving too, because I'm losing that space, that some things that we don't even take for granted. Like I didn't even realize that I just took that every Thanksgiving my family was going to be here for granted. Until I realized the day that we can't do it. So we took that for granted. Knowing that this year we was going to chill with the family and have a good time. Even when we was talking about getting ready to sit with our families, I never thought about that we would not be able to be with our families, right? So that right there kind of hit me. Because then I was like, I can't go on here and we have conversations about writing a letter to ourselves because we got to reflect and really think about this year. and be grateful and thankful, because we all been through storms, honey, and more than once, more than twice, right? Through the whole year, but we still don't win a Wednesday. Some of our friends didn't make it. I look at the memorial page of Black people all on there, and most of them looks like me and Joni age, your age. So it's like, in spite of all that, we still waking up. We still have another day to come to our purpose. And we still have another day to say, to forgive those who hurt us, right? And we still have another day to live. And regardless of what we did yesterday, the fact that we got a whole nother day to do it differently, we take that for granted. We just assume that when we say to people, I meet you tomorrow, we just assume that we're gonna meet them tomorrow. And I realize we take that for granted, because some of these people that's in this shit did not make it to Thanksgiving. And it wasn't because they didn't appreciate, it's just that we didn't appreciate and understand that life is precious, every little step. But we just assume that it's given. So, do I have any comments before I get into the next step?
Well, somebody had wanted me to anonymously read their letter.
No, we're gonna do that, because thank you. We're gonna get to that. So let me get to that. Let's hear the comments, and I got you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, like you ain't got nothing real deep right now. They just saying that that they was coming through. Tizzy Tay is having a sale, so he promoting his business and all that.
Right, that's the perfect time. There you go, marketing. Good job.
Cam and Elder promoting their business. Cam said we have to be appreciative of what we had before wanting more. Yeah.
We do. And we have to understand after, like, when you really, I even said I'm going to do this week. I want y'all to just take some paper out and really just think about your network, right? When I mean by your network, like your support systems and how each person is aligned, right? So what that means is I have friends that I know for sure is that align with my purpose. When you come to them with an idea about something that you got, like I can do this, and you go to them and they be like, yo, make it happen. And they may have resources and they could push you because they got those resources. Look for those, right? Then you can look for your other friend and just see where everybody is aligned, because then you might realize that you have other friends just tagging along, waiting for you to get the resources so they can get them and grab them and leave. So let's be real, right? Then you got your friends who's just watching and say, I want to see if they could do it because we came from the same place. And I just want to see, and it's not that I want to snatch it, it's just that I want to be able to watch to see the growth so I can come behind them. And then you're going to have your haters. But it's going to be a real dive in your friends and data. And you can make a column of my supporters, my haters, who I'm rocking with, who I can support, and you can make your columns, whatever it is, right? That's connected to you. And then look at it and reflect. And because that reflection is going to show you kind of who's aligned to your network. Like, so who can you call when you know that you can't even get out the bed, but you like, yo, I gotta call them because I know even if I don't feel like it, they're going to tell me something and I'm going to get up. That's your mental health support friend. Who your friend when you wrong and you be like, rock with me, we about to bang this girl because she looked at me, and your friend like, nah, we ain't doing that. And they hold you accountable, but you don't like it. That's your accountable friend. Right? We have to start. I was looking at something this week, and I'm going to share this before we go to the letter. We have to start looking at these and doing these things so we could come with facts in our life and not move off of emotions. Right? Because what I realized, I was thinking about emotions and facts and our headspace, and I said, you know what? When we don't do an inventory and when we don't do a plan of where we're going, emotions sneaks in and could derail our plans, right? But if we got things written down as a plan and we have facts, so we know, all right, England Enterprise is going to be great in 5 years. So facts, they're doing this with HeartSmiles, not only birth leaders out of this, but it also help in England Enterprise with somebody they could say, I could say, you can go to HeartSmiles and see how well I done. That could be my report card, right? That right there is my direct link to say this is pushing my dream. We got to understand, because what I realize is this, that's a fact. That's done. I work with HeartSmiles. I know this can happen if I do that. But if I say that I know England Enterprise is going to be the joint because I fail, then I'm in my failings. I don't have any facts, right? Do y'all got what I'm saying? So now is all how I feel, and so what emotions could change, because we know we women and men, they change every day. We human, but when you're going with facts in your life of who's connected, who's your network, how it works, this part is funny. What happened is your hustle different. You ain't hungry no more, right? You ain't taking anything. You ain't accepting anything. You ain't doing anything because you hustling because you hungry. Your appetite gonna get different. You're gonna be full, and you're gonna get pieces of pieces. And the next thing you know, you have a buffet. So just try to figure that out. And a lot of that still aligns with doing these letters, having conversations, reflecting, understand to feel, to say, you know what, I lost a lot of people and I may have been hurt this year because COVID is something. Like even the fact that this morning to get an email from my daughter teacher in the county from another email and say, don't open up your email because we have been cyber attacked.
We need to make sure Naeem ain't behind that.
Yeah. We just put that part. I don't know nothing about that. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know who Naeem is. Okay. Throw that out there. Anybody watching? I don't know who that guy is. But again, just to understand the kids can't get online. Yo, we working in another type of dimension. So y'all looking at it like we in another life. No, this is a different dimension. They setting us up for something different. And if you ain't ready, not your car, your house, or if you ain't ready mentally, this next level, some of y'all gonna be left out. Like, think about it. The fact that if it was a kid or a grown person, shut the whole district down. Nobody couldn't do nothing. But if you wasn't strategically to say that you had other things going on, and then I recognize all the things that's going on all around you, and understanding and feeling like, why I feel this way. Okay, something's going on. Let me feel these things. You're going to be lost. Because I'm going to tell you what I think. If y'all don't watch Roblox is that little game that they be playing, and you can do your own little world. Watch school going to be our own little Roblox. We're going to be sitting in class, but you're going to be in your house, and y'all all going to have the same background. Guaranteed. But just had to get that out there, y'all, because that was on my mind. Just had to get that out. You smiling, Joni. What's going on?
Wow. No, I like your insight, and this reflection is just like, it's just so good. Like, I'm just taking it all in, and I just appreciate even just being able to have this space, especially during this holiday time where it's about reflection and being thankful and showing people that you love the most, that you really do love them, and just spending that quality time.
And not, you know what else too, this is my thing too. We gotta do better with, if y'all serving or if y'all doing stuff, we ain't gotta show it. You know how we do. Because when we doing it from the heart, you ain't got to just let it do it. Just do it. Because this is the time, y'all, I'm telling you, this what we are feeling. See, y'all not, and I have to be honest, I didn't really get into it, but I felt it this morning. If we don't address the physical feelings that we feel, and you like, I don't know what's going on, it's a shift. It's a spiritual shift. Don't care who you higher up is. It's a shift that's taking place. And if you don't align, you're going to be a little lost. Man, and you're going to understand when you start going to certain things, probably next year, in 2 years, and you ain't going to be understanding certain places and leadership. And you're going to be like, what happened is because you had the time when it was time for the shift. Not the shift about how much money you make. Not the shift about what you do and that. It's the shift to show when your neighbor that you was beefing with last year was, and y'all was beefing over parking space, and now you see her trying to get food, and you not going there and say, you know what, let me give her this, and don't tell nobody. That's the shift. That's the shift. When you pulling people up and say, you know what, here you go, don't tell nobody. Because now what we doing, and we breaking a culture. And even in our pain, we helping. We breaking. See, it's little things that break the things in our culture with those generational curses.
Yes.
Just the little things, right? We don't have to say, yo, I feed 250 people. No, we ain't got to tell everybody that. You know, for what? Like, you know, it's we just have to learn to do things because guess what? They said she Miss England, a partner asked me the other day. He said, Miss England, why you don't take business? Why you don't take pictures? And I said, I just show up. What the pictures gotta do with anything? My people getting food. Nobody
Yo,
will know. And I'm gonna
that's
just be real. I learned from experience. I learned from one of my best partners. When you do show pictures and when you do put it out there, the ones that want to be connected start chasing you and they try to find a way to get to you. I seen it happen to my sister. They even try to get to me, trying to figure out what how I don't know nothing. Man, you know,
yo,
I seen it happen. So I want to be in the back and just smile, right? Because you're watching the things that some of y'all you have done and other people that I work with have done and they've been amazing. And just to see the people that we say that are leaders or that we look up to, that our community people go to for support, and to see how we fighting over things. Yo, let's do it all together. Why we can't just have, if Joni doing something with East, I'm doing something west, somebody doing something south, somebody doing something down there, and we all doing it at the same time. We feeding the whole city. Not me doing it and I'm down the street and I ain't even tell you that I'm doing it. Because I want to prove to you that I got people too. I ain't got time for that.
yeah,
We hurting.
yeah. Is it? Yo, I'm reading Obama's new book
Okay.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
and something that he said is connecting perfectly to what you said. He said that when he first like got into like the Senate and politics and stuff like that, he was more concerned with being a workhorse versus being
He
a
said it in
show
first book.
horse.
Yeah, he
Because
said
he
it.
was like, we got so many show horses
And
that
it's
just
so much
want,
work
and
to
I'm
be
like,
done.
you know what? I'm like, that's exactly right.
Because think
That's
about it, it's
hippie.
so much work. So why? And I'm gonna be honest. I have witnessed this, right? Where I have been in places where people like, this is what I'm doing, da da da. And then while they doing that, I'm talking to somebody who needs some food, right? Or I'm talking to somebody like, baby, you okay? You need to sit down because they ain't even worried about this person need to see because they about to fall off for their product, right? It's that stuff, right? Like it's that stuff to say that we are human. See, this is the thing. When we all came in the world, we came naked. All this extra stuff is just to make us look good. And what I said to say that is we came in all with a heart, naked with a heart, point blank. Inside that transition, we got some other things going on, but at the end of the day, we got a heart, y'all. This is the time. I don't care if I don't like you. I don't care what you're doing. But guess what? If you're doing something that's helping my kids, my families, my city to become better academically, economically, mental health, got you. Got you. We got to learn how to do that. Because this way, this new dimensional work in this new world that we coming into, you can't just be a boat. I'm going to be seen or it's a couple dollars involved. Listen, I'm learning this. Money, and Joni says all the time, but y'all probably don't pay no mind. Money just a tool. A real person with power, you don't never even really see them that much. And they got the most influence. That's the person that's putting everybody else together and having them standing there. You don't even know they got nothing to do with it. That's a real person of power. And they use the tool because Joni told us that. Think about it. She said, when I got my money when I was on Comcast, I put it into this to make it this. When she first started, I watched her. She was working full profit, nothing, putting it in here. She used it as a tool, but she used her power and her influence to get the tool to be in spaces to make it happen. That's an example. That's how we got to think. We can't think about if I make this much money, I'm going to be great. Think about if I be influenced and if my heart is right and I have power, the money gonna come, but my people gonna be great wherever they stand, whatever passion you want to be. You want to be a president? Guess what? Since we gonna make you a president, I'm gonna stand right here. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you have that power. That's how it look when we talk about community, and that's what we gotta start doing because, yo, if you don't look at the world, it's changing, and if you think about it, because people lost it, they lost what community was. They got in those who knew about community, who knew that had the money, or as we say, or had the intelligence, they left us to fend. Some of them came back to show you what they got. Then some came back, like me and Joni said, we taking over because we've been through it. So which one is you? You gonna just watch? You gonna make it happen? Or you ain't gonna know what happened? Which one?
Yo, I love it, yo. And Jada asked me, is the book good? The book so far is amazing. Like, I definitely recommend it. Like, for him to be who he is in history, he is so humble, so real, and his pathway towards the presidency was just like,
it was so unhuman.
it was unlikely. Yeah. Like, and I've read Michelle's book.
I love it because she's like the backbone of him that nobody talks about.
Yup.
She was the breadwinner for years, and nobody didn't know that, right? And so to look at how she had to change who she was and to let her husband shine, like that shows that, and that's a lot of things I like about that because it allows you to look at how do you as a family do conflict and being a breadwinner, and look where you can go if you put work in. Because he started out like as a community organizer. Well, we've been starting out at.
Exactly.
That means we can be a president too.
Yo, he literally got famous overnight. Like, I mean, I knew some of his story, but to hear him tell it and say it, because, you know, I do Audible. So
that's even better. I'm going to do that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because then you're not tired sitting down. But yeah, but to hear him tell the story, it's like, wow, this man, life changed overnight for him and his family.
All over the hard work and his heart and faith.
Right? And it just go to show. That could have been any one of us.
Any one of us.
It could have been any one of us.
Look at how he's not even in this space and he still has influence.
Right?
But right? And then look how, see, I want people to compare. But then we have somebody that's in this space and has no influence. See the difference? Yep. And he has power. And he has money. See the difference?
Yeah.
There we go.
But yo, I just love his attitude throughout. Yeah. Regardless of how hard it may seem or what the obstacle was, he was just like, oh, well, I got to try it.
And but what you
never know if you don't try. That's his attitude. So simple.
And that's so true. Like, I think I'm gonna put that on because I started making the a prayer wall because Corey showed me, she sent me a picture of the War Room, the movie The War Room. And there was a lady that had a closet and then she had like her whole vision in this closet. So I started doing that and I said, I ain't got a closet to do that in, y'all, you know, got family and all that. You know, I ain't got that much money just to have an extra room and extra closet. But anyway, so I made a corner, okay? Got me a nice prayer corner wall, and I write down my stuff. So that's a good one to put in there. I just had to throw that up there. Like, no, I ain't got no closet, y'all. Got a little wall. So, but I said it to say, when he talks about little tools too, like how he got his mental health and how he stayed together, and his wife do that too. I love them. They the perfect, like, perfect example, but
yeah, I love it. I stopped my Steve Jobs book to start reading that one. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back and finish reading Steve Jobs, but I was like, let me get this Obama.
Yeah. So let's get to this letter.
Yes, this letter is anonymous.
Okay. So we're gonna give people who haven't been here. So we have been doing letters to ourselves as a child. And so people can share them anytime. I guess we'll do all the way to New Year's at this point, because we basically working on ourselves for a new year. So why wait till December the 31st and do a revelation? I never understood that. But I did it too, though, y'all. And they ain't did nothing the next day. Nothing. Still was doing it. I said I'm going to the gym. What? I was eating pie. Okay.
Yo, I can't stand the New Year's whole little season because the New Year resolutions, people be taking up all the machines.
But think about it. It's the person who created that, though. Think about it. It's the mental part behind it, because people gonna go out, like you said, the machines is money. Everything we think about, we're gonna go to the gym is money. They created that in our head, like, you gotta do something new because it's a new year. But in reality, as human, we should be working on ourselves every month, every day. Right? One little thing, not just a new year. So that's why I never work, because we only work for it that night and be like, yep, that's what we're doing next week. And then things don't happen, right? So we have to be honest and say, it's an everyday thing, not just for them is we've been working on our New Year's revelation since what? June, January, July? Think about it. When we go back, we've been working on ourselves for a while. So listen, this is what we doing for the whole year.
Exactly.
This helped me, okay? This helped me. So I just wanted to give some background of why we doing the letter. The letter helps us and supports us. And writing the letter is really therapy. So if you do it, even if you don't want to share it, I recommend you write a letter to yourself as a child and see how you feel.
Yeah. Hey, before I get into this letter, I gotta address this one comment. So Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Jordan said, I just need 2021 to be better than 2020. And I definitely understand it because so many people feel like that. My challenge to anybody that feels like that would be to figure out what in 2020 was so bad. And to really, while you're figuring it out, hold that mirror up in front of yourself. Because yes, we had things that were completely out of our control. This pandemic, the lockdown, and all that stuff. But for some people, 2020 was a breakthrough year because they already, yeah, because you already had your mindset on growing and being better. And when you have that mindset, that unbreakable mindset, it don't matter what comes through, a pandemic, a war, unemployment, death, it don't matter. You look at every single challenge and every single obstacle as a part of your story. And instead of dwelling in it or just laying down and allowing things to happen to you, you consciously say to yourself, okay, what can I do to move forward? We are busier than ever with HeartSmiles than what we ever was before COVID-19. We were already busy before COVID-19, but COVID-19 really took us to a whole nother level just in terms of everything. Even with some of the youth businesses and some of the projects that some of our young people are making. And I say this with no exaggeration. Some of our young people are making more than their parents on some of these projects that they doing just because they were so committed to growth and so committed to following their dreams and making something successful of 2020, regardless of what came. So I would just say, yo, every year should be a year to level up, regardless of what comes your way. And if you were already in the mindset of whatever happened to me is going to happen to me, then you might as well hang it up from the jump because you done already defeated yourself. But definitely try to get yourself in that mindset of it don't matter what's coming. I know where I'm going.
And don't make victim a superstar of your story.
Mm-mm.
Don't give that the red carpet, right? Don't give abandonment your red carpet, right? Because sometimes these little words that we say and create, y'all act like people say sticks and stones break my words, but words don't do nothing. That's a damn lie. That's a lie. Y'all know that. Because these words end up being our story. They've been a highlight, right? They start taking over, and the next thing you know, they got the lead role. Don't let next year be somebody taking the place of being a victim in your life. Let that be somebody have that red carpet that you stepping away like, no, I'm the star of the story. I've been through it and I came back. That's what a star does. You have to take control. Because if not, think about it. And I realized this too before we go on to our letter. If we ain't getting attacked, then you ain't got nothing worth that nobody want to get from you. If you ain't had a hard life, if you ain't been through so much, then guess what? Y'all ain't ready for it because that means that your gift ain't worth fighting for. Because you're usually when a person has a story and is deep, it's because the enemy can't let you birth it. Right? So how he do that? With distractions. He take away your homies. He taken away with death. He do all of these things to get you to say, I just can't do it because it's too much. And he like, I'm in your head now. Listen, if you wasn't worth it, it wouldn't waste your time. Just like you, when you dating somebody, if it wasn't worth, you think you're gonna waste your time to talk to somebody that ain't worth it? So you think they ain't going to come at you because you got a gift? Same thing in the spiritual world. They said, oh, they're getting up again. Even though we know their lights and stuff was off, they still going to go to work and still do something. Come on, man. That's because you worth is something that on this earth that you got the birth. And this enemy said, I can't let them have it because if they do, it's going to carry more than one. So what I realized when I go through, I said, oh, this about to have be fun because I can't wait to the future. Because at this point, I ain't giving you, listen, I don't even cast victim. Okay, they come for interviews and I don't even let them into the story. Right, I learned. Victim ain't coming, unlove ain't coming. All of them try. They try to bring their friends too. And I said, no, y'all ain't even a part of this story. So we ain't doing that. That's how you gotta start moving. Take control of your story. You interview who you want it there. You make who your superstar are. And that's why it's important we do these things. And people say it's simple. Oh, y'all writing a letter to yourself? Oh, baby, did you do it? Do you know how to make you feel? Because what happened is I removed abandonment. If you read my letter last week, I removed abandonment last week from my letter. It's no longer part of my story. But asked me a couple of years ago, what abandonment was getting Oscars and all of that. Showing up with their friends and had an entourage. Nah, you're not doing that. So that's why these things is important, y'all.
Powerful. All right. This letter.
Oh, Lord.
This letter is anonymous. It's titled Cracked. So you choose crack, right? Being shadowed over and left in the dark like a cracked light. I guess I should know you was whack, right? For thinking you was going to act right. But instead you want to act white. But it's cool because I put up my last fight. And I'm catching the last flight because I knew it wasn't going last right. But my heart is leaking like a cracked pipe, leaving streaks in my heart like the last wipe, crossing me off that last stripe and lighting up that glass pipe.
Well, that's deep. First of all, whoever shared that, thank you. Thank you for sharing it with us. Like, that was deep. But one part that I kept hearing when you was talking, Johnny, the word that came to me was last. So I'm happy. Last, count how many times last was in that story.
5.
So they said 5 times. This is the last. Regardless if things are seeking out, this is the last. Like, they crying to say, I'm tired. This is last. And in spite of everything that we went through, we saying this is the last. I'm proud of them. Because that, even writing that, I thought about writing mine, just writing that. Yo, that's accountability. That's growth. Right? Because we don't think about the little small stuff that we do. So I would say to that person, whoever wrote that, the fact that you have last 5 times, I want you to deep why. Why did you write it 5 times? What was it that connected that last? And the fact that you did this so fluently and you really didn't explain the real issue, but you said certain words, reflect on that too. You see what I'm saying? Because you really have your answer to the next step. But I'm not giving it to you because I need you to do the work. Because when you talk about the last and you did it 5 times, something connected to each one. Then you talked about certain words, environment, crack pipe. You gave me a visual, what I seen. That's why when y'all talk, I try to look things, I have to have a visual. You gave me a visual of, I know this is my last, but I keep picking it up, but this is my last. And then you said to yourself as a child, like, I thought you thought I was going to act right. Right? So that means that even as a child, you had no hope for yourself to say that you can be right. But this is the blessing, right? Because you here. And you all right. You ain't do nothing wrong. All you did was been through some experiences. You know what? This is the thing that I hate that we messed up in our community when we say don't tell your stories. Because then you start feeling like you're alone. And you're not. There's some people that's saying they wish this was my last crack pipe. Some people that's saying they wish they was this their last time here. But they don't have the guts to do it because ain't nobody talking about it. So what you just did was created whoever else looking at this and was scared to say that. Yo, you just created something that opened up them to say, you know what? There's somebody else here who gonna do the same thing. That's why it's important we got to understand and be connected. Because when we don't share it, you don't know who else is it for. And you don't know who else like you saving. But the fact that you took time to sit down and reflect and think about talking to you as a child, man, that's number one. You moving to growth. You holding yourself accountable. You saying this is my last time. I might do it again though. But what I want you to say to this little girl, you know, we said we thought we were going to not act right based off of the crack pipe and an environment. But what they didn't know was all of that made you who you are. And you about to listen, man, I'm just so got pumped. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about this new demolition that we about to be in. Like this one I say about this new world, right? All the leaders that had the degrees, came up with 2 homes, got all of that. The ones that people was following, ain't nobody gonna follow no more because there's no faith in the world. You know why they mess with Joni? Because Joni's story. You know why people love me? Because of my story. That's how this new world about to be. They don't care if you had a crack pipe. Because guess what? Somebody waiting for you to say you had a crack pipe and you about to become the next mayor of Baltimore. And you gonna talk about how I had a crack pipe and I was on HeartSmiles as a child or when I got older. And I said this and it made me feel good. And I realized I understand what them people out there going through and I need to make a change. See, that's what I said we gotta get ready for, y'all. Because what we used to look at, those that we look up to, man, when it came to the pandemic, exposed. We are them. We are them. But the only way we get through it is right in that. So that person, man, I'm proud of you, baby. You did the first thing to change. You held yourself accountable. You had a conversation. And then you was able to say, I want to share this. You didn't have to say your name. That was good enough. You said, I want to share it. And because I want people to understand. Now, you don't even know who you're going to bless. You might bless people from this segment right now, 5 years from now. Mike can look at this. This is why we do it. And I just got excited because I used to be that person and be like, dang, they in the church, they doing what I want to be like that. But I don't want to tell my story because people want to judge me and people going to talk about me. I'm not good enough. I don't walk right. My tattoo's showing when I wear my suit. And I hear all these things. And God said, listen, girl, you didn't think I did all that to you to make you look like that for a reason? To be in the same space with the same people you see on TV? You ain't think I did that for a reason. You think I set you up? And I said, you know what? So I started telling my story. And somebody said to me, I don't want people to judge me. I'm embarrassed. And I said, you know what? I used to feel like that the first time, but that's the part that the enemy get in your head. Because the enemy knows, you tell your story. He like, yo, we got to go back to the lab. She about to free a whole lot of city. She about to free a nation. Let's go back, team. Because she done told her story. We done got her out. We done got her from her emotions to her head. You better off in your emotions, you know why? Because you're not thinking cloudy. But when you do facts and in your head, then it's nothing could come. Yeah, it's not gonna always be perfect, but we work on it. Mm-hmm. So that was powerful. Thank you for sharing. And I love you, whoever shared that. And baby, I ain't gonna lie, we all working day by day. Some things I say is my last, and sometimes I pick it up and say it's my last today. So you ain't alone. So Johnny, anything? Anybody saying?
No, I think they just kind of taking it in, as am I. So I appreciate it. And we pretty much out of time, Miss England.
That hurts my feelings, yo.
I know, yo.
Like, I be getting so mad, like.
I know, I know. I know. It'd be so good. We never have enough time, but like I can relate to everything that you said so much. And sometimes when I'm telling people about like my reason for starting Heart Smiles and some of the things that I wanted to accomplish, like that's kind of what I go back to too, because I'm like, I didn't want to be one of those people on the sidelines complaining about young people and
Mm.
how they was handling the Freddie Gray riots. And I needed them to see with their own eyes that somebody can come from the same neighborhood and still be successful. Yeah, I wasn't successful like with Heart Smiles owning my own business, but I was very successful in the Comcast world. My name probably still ring bells in Comcast. You say you know Joni Hollifield. Like, I'm not even bragging, Miss England. I was like a
Oh,
legend
it's nothing wrong. We can brag.
because,
Let's get that out of our culture too. When they say you doing,
yeah,
no, let's brag, y'all.
like,
Let's
yo,
brag.
we broke a lot of records and did a lot of things. And I mentored so many people up to the leadership ranks that if I need anything from Comcast, I just hit up one of my old buddies because they running centers everywhere and I mentored them. So I needed young people to know and understand where you come from don't define you. Your situations don't define you. It's how you look at yourself and what you want for yourself that defines you. And before Heart Smiles, when I wasn't worrying about young people, all I really cared about was like, yo, I don't want to be poor. That that could have been my theme if Heart Smiles was never created, anybody that know me, that would have been my theme. I'm not being poor. I just refuse to. I don't want to be poor. And if what I gotta do is work my butt off to not be poor, then that's what I'm going to do. I ain't feel bad about buying my multiple cars, doing my trips out the country, none of that, because I knew I worked for it.
See, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's called. They tell us, oh, Joni doing too much. She talking too much. She brag. No, she have gave us a roadmap of how to get out of certain situations to move, so you can get out and sustain your lifestyle and get out of what you're going through financially. If you think about it, right? That's not bragging. We got to get out of those things. Like, don't tell too much. No, tell it all. Tell it all. But just know your audience to tell it too, because then those that don't talk too much and all that, they the ones that ain't been it yet. They haven't arrived to the other dimension that you already on. See, it's level of dimension. And you might not be up here, but you might be here. And last year you was down there. We ain't even see you in the dimension.
Yo, and
Right?
Miss England, you know how Facebook puts your memories up?
Yeah.
The Heartbeats don't really know about Facebook yet. But your Facebook put up one of my memories. It was from 2 years ago. I was hosting my first leadership conference. And I was telling people, I say, yo, this conference, the theme is going to be breaking chains because I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm going somewhere. And if you want to come with me, come to this conference and connect with me and we are going to grow together. Man, do you know it's like nobody from 2018? Like, and I know that people who had the opportunity to be there and to do something, I know they probably kicking themselves right now, like, Dad, what if I would have invested that little bit of time, that little bit of money? Because the conference was, I think my tickets was like $15, something like that. Like it wasn't hardly anything at all because I wanted to help people. And I just know people probably looking at that like, yo, what if I would have invested that $15 and that time in 2018? Where would I be
Yeah.
right now? And I'm
Before I
just like,
go,
yo,
I'm gonna just say this thing. So it's Thanksgiving, so we always want to talk about what we thankful for. I'm gonna tell you this one jewel, as Joni say, her jewel before I go, that I was thankful for. Joni came in my office. We was at Northwestern, and she had a program there. We're working with our kids, and you was working with my dad. They are grown now. That was top 10 in grade. That was a while ago. We were sitting in the office, and I will never forget. You put your leg up on the table, your leg up on the chair. You was standing there, you was talking with the leg up on the chair, and we was talking about. You said, England, I don't know where you went at, and this was your full profit, and I don't know where you went, and the way you dressed, they second guessed you. And you said to them, if I can't make these people that I'm talking to understand, basically it was like, if I can't get the crowd to understand me, then you ain't gotta pay me.
I was going to do it for free. Yep.
And that, I'm gonna say this, Jewel, why that stuck to me. Yo, you know, many times we try to dress for success. You know, they tell us that you gotta dress for success. Think about how everywhere we go, you gotta dress for success. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. I watched Joni wear this HeartSmiles thing since I met her. And when you said that, and I've been watching you for years, and I said, yo, you don't really, and there's a jewel before we go. This is what I'm grateful for with my friend years ago. Don't matter what you got on. If you serving from your heart, who cares? Point blank. Yo, she said when she told them people I'll do it for free, she was confident. Because they try to second guess her. And that made me think and said back, like, I'm trying to dress for success, but is my heart aligned with that success?
Yo.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, I could come in with my sweatpants and my and still get it done. Why do they make me feel like I gotta dress for success? Why? When you are successful, just who you are, because we was born that way. With just a heart.
Conversation. Just had that.
We born that way. Like, I'm telling you, I want y'all to understand how things were designed before we was born to make us get in certain predicaments when we feel a certain way. When they say dress for success and they tell us they come from poverty who don't have the clothes, they already making us feel less than. Because you're gonna walk in places that they know they're gonna come on. But if they say, you know what, yo, come in with your brand and know your stuff and love yourself, they didn't never tell us that. Sis. They never say, yo, love yourself and walk in. They always
be quiet.
Sorry,
oh my God.
But I just had to say, because that just hit me. Because I think about how, yo, we been trained to not love us. We've been trained to be depressed. This stuff been in our generations for years.
Come on now.
And nobody ain't addressed it. So I'm just saying, my thankful thing with my sis and my HeartSmile was watching her in my office, because I just looked up at the time, I didn't understand it. Real stuff. Didn't understand. And I was like, I'm crazy, because I would have just took it. And I would have changed my clothes, right? But that's one of my mind. I'm like,
the lady offered me an outfit.
But
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened when Miss England get off. But the lady offered me an outfit.
But let me tell you where my mindset was at. That's true. I said I was hungry. I said I would have took that money. I was hungry. But now that my mindset changed, I would have hit them with a Joni. If I don't let this happen, y'all get it for free, because I ain't pressed, because I got alignment. I know what's my purpose. Either you gonna do it or somebody else. And if you don't do it, that's what you just watch. Oh, you just watched that on Bloomberg magazine.
Come on now.
We holler at you later, because you didn't like my sweatsuit. So on that note, show up as you. Dressing for success is out. Come with your facts to the table. Don't come emotional, dress like you and you got emotions. Come with your head, your facts, and you show up.
Yes, I'm thankful for you, sis.
And you're going to show up with confidence, because we're learning how to love. See, that's where they messed up. They teach us at high school, it's time to dress for success. They should have taught us in elementary how to love yourself. So when you walk in high school, you got to worry about being bullied and all that, because we love ourselves and we all going to be here together.
Come on now.
But now when you're telling people to dress for success, and I got to worry about the girl next to me because I ain't got what she got, and then it's career day. Come on. Stuff is designed. And it ain't even, and this is designed before your mothers. It's designed before your great-grandmothers. Yo, we got to break this. That's why I said, let's see who's ready. Because what I mean, moving to the next dimension is not about this. It's about what you try and move that's going to break off things from your grandkids that we can't even see that been in our family for years. That's what I'm talking about. Is you ready? Is you going to watch, create, or you ain't going to know what the hell going on and you just showing up? So, on that note, I love you guys.
Thank you, Miss England. We love you more. So thankful for you. Next Wednesday?
All the time. I'm always here. I will never, as much as y'all share with me, I will never take away your time, because you don't have to be here. You ain't getting paid. So, love you guys. Please, take some time and walk in the kitchen and have conversations. It could be something simple. hold the bowl while somebody trying to drain the noodles. Just do something to show a little heart, because this time we can't be with everybody. So let's just do our best. Love you. Please be safe. Love you guys. See you,
Thank you,
Jones.
Miss England. We love you more. We see you next week.
I'm here. See y'all later.
Yo, see you.
How you get off? You know I don't know how to get off. All right.
Hey, yo. Yo, Miss England always get it, don't she? She always get it. Yo, and just real quick before I let y'all go, for people who never heard that story before that I was talking about, like that story is so important because y'all, that was my very first state government contract. And I'm talking about the level of where people who report to Larry Hogan. And if y'all don't know who Larry Hogan is Maryland's governor. He's our governor. He's the one that's calling all the shots right now in terms of shutting down our city and the orders and stuff for COVID-19. I was doing a leadership training for people that report directly to him. And it was crazy because he has literally hundreds of people. So we had to divide the sessions up in 2 days. And because people were coming from all over Maryland, like it was just a crazy situation. But y'all know how I showed up. I showed up how I showed up. And the person who had hired me had only talked to me on the phone. So she had never seen me in person. So y'all, I'm talking literally about 10 minutes before it's time for me to get on stage. The lady asked me what size I am so that she can change my clothes, because she didn't feel as though what I had on was appropriate for the situation, because we're dealing with state accountants, all of the HR people for the state and all this stuff like that. And immediately following that, I had to go and do my thing at the elementary school, right? So I told this lady, I said, yo, how many people we got in here? She said about 160. I said, if at least half of those people don't demand that you bring me back by the time I'm finished, I said, not only will I do this for free both days, I said, you can just go ahead and keep the money. I said, I'll also let you pick out my outfit for tomorrow when I show up at the State House in Annapolis. Yo, when I tell you, standing ovation by the time I was finished, you would have thought I was Beyonce in that joint. The thing that I appreciated though was that she understood that she was wrong, and she did come back and offer me an apology, like a sincere apology. And not only did she apologize, she did actually contract me to do a lot more work. But had I had been of a weaker mindset or not as confident as I am in myself and my ability and my purpose and my passion, then just like Miss England said, I probably would have just said, all right, I wear a size such and such, put the clothes on and got my money and got out of there. But for me, it was so much bigger. And one of the things that I did kind of like address with the audience, just in case anybody had any feelings or any thoughts about why I was dressed the way that I was dressed, I told them. I said, yo, after I leave here, I got to go and talk to about 60 fourth graders and tell them that they can be anything that they want to be and that the world will accept them, but they first got to accept themselves. I said, now, how can I go and tell some fourth graders that if I can't even live that in my own life? So that's why I'm showing up here like this today, because this is what I do every day. And I told them, I said, I'm only dealing with y'all because the check, 100% of it is going to go right back to these young people who I'm meeting with. And I need to be able to work, which this is my job, in order to support them. And when I tell you, y'all, just some of the side conversations that I had afterwards, this one lady, I will never, ever forget her. She was like the head of financial something, something, something for the state of Maryland. And she was telling me how she had been in her business attire for like 30 years straight. And she said today was the first day that she felt empowered to come into the office tomorrow, and something that she felt was comfortable and more conducive to the hustle and bustle of the work that she had to do. And she was all like, Miss Joni, she was like, thank you so much for teaching an old person like me how to be me. And I'm just like, wow, wow, like so humble. But the struggle was real sometimes, y'all. The struggle was absolutely real. And sometimes you gotta fight for your spot and fight for who you are and be non-willing to bend on some situations, y'all, when it comes to who you are and what you want to be and how you want to show up in this world. So, like, yo, yeah, that was definitely a very important moment for me because, like I said, it was my first government contract. So, messing that up could have definitely ruined my whole entire relationship with the state of Maryland. But fortunately, yo, it it made it what it is, which is a great relationship. So, but yo, we are 10 minutes past our time. We way over. So I gotta get ready to let y'all go. Elder, I see your comment. I love that. It's not about what you have on, it's about the value that you offer. Absolutely. And that's a change in mindset. Some people, because they are so programmed, it's like, oh, if you don't look a certain way or fit in a certain box, they automatically don't think that you have it. But like I said, it's going to be on you to prove to the world what you got. But the first person you got to prove it to is yourself. And once you know, it really don't matter who else don't know. Yo, yes, Jada said, this is what I do. Yes, Miss Sharice, yes, this is what I do. Character, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, Mom, very powerful. Thank you, Jada. Beautiful story. Powerful way to end the night. Yes, Tater Dawn, they made it better. Yes. Well, yo, I want y'all to have a very happy holiday season. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your night. Normally, I say, go be productive, go do something productive, but nah, tonight I'm going to say, yo, go tell somebody that you love them. Go tell somebody that you love them, somebody that you love who probably haven't heard you say it in a while. This holiday season is bigger than just the food and the games and all that type of stuff like that. This holiday season really is about loving the people who we love and making sure that they know and understand that we love them, because after tomorrow, this holiday is going to be a memory, and you want as many good memories of these times as you possibly can, even through this crisis that we dealing with. So I definitely love all y'all, and I pray and hope that everyone has a safe and wonderful holiday. And yo, I'll see y'all when I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all Focus Friday. So don't look for us tomorrow on Thriving Thursdays. Enjoy your time with your family, the people you love. But I'll see y'all on Focus Friday. And definitely get ready for Miss Sharice and the people that she's bringing to talk to you guys next weekend. So more on that in my stories. But all right, I'll see y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.